We are back with some more Colts franchise, and we are almost to the regular season, ladies and gentlemen. There is going to be no game today. I already played that off camera, and we're actually in week one. So I'm going to do a double upload today. I'm making this quick video to talk about who I cut, who's starting, all that good stuff. And then probably 10 minutes later, the week one episode will come out. So I'm just getting this out so you guys can get a quick little, who's here, who's not here, who's on the practice squad, and then we're hopping in the regular season. It's about damn time, man. It took forever. But just going over all the people released. I think I did fairly good on it. Before we get into that, though, some of you guys were saying Ryan Kelly got re-signed in real life, so I got to edit his deal. We are going to do that with Ryan Kelly. The problem is the details to his deal hasn't came out. I think it's like 4 years, 50 million, but that's all we know. We don't know like the specifics, so we're waiting on that, and then they can go in and edit Ryan Kelly's deal in Madden for us. So until that's released, we can't do that quite yet. But Ryan Kelly will get the real life deal that he got, which makes him like the highest paid center in the NFL or something like that. But going on in the preseason, we had 4 QBs on the roster. It only made sense, get rid of one of them. I can't cut Brissett or Phillip just because I get like a pretty big penalty for it, and there's just no reason. They're both gone at the end of the season, so just gonna let them ride it out. Have a bunch of tight ends, so Xavier Grimble went away. Alquandin Muhammad, I think that's how you say his name. Grover Stewart, Matthew Adams, who was okay in preseason when I played with him. Tremont Smith, another corner right here. Strong safety, Roland Milligan. Strong safety, Tavon Wilson, who was like a 70-something, but we got really good safety depth, so don't need him. And we saved a little bit of cap cutting him as well. And kicker, Chase McLaughlin. I don't know. We're starting with the rookie. The rookie kicker is going to be there. You're probably like, whoa, that's not even that many cuts. Well, I put quite a bit of people on our practice squad, so we'll go ahead and go through the roster real quick. Like I said, this is going to be a very, very short video. Here's our starting offensive unit going into the season. Nothing really crazy. I'm going to start Michael Pittman at the 2. See how he does. Jack's going to start tight end. Jacob's getting the start. It's funny how the game I don't record in preseason, Jacob absolutely popped off. I'll show you guys the stats in a moment here. But that's the offensive unit. Defensive side of the ball, here is the starting unit. Nothing crazy. We got Jabril rocking back there. We got Malik Hooker. I mean, we got already Willis behind Jabril, so there's no need for another decent strong safety. And we got the young guy here, Blackman. I think he was drafted in the 3rd round in real life, I think. Marvell Tell, the beast he is. He's going to be our second corner to start off the season. Moving over to the special teams, Blankenship won the kicker job. He banged like a couple 54-yarders in my last preseason game, so that sold me. Pretty sure this is the long snapper in real life, so he's going to stay on the team. Paris Campbell as our kick returner and Naeem Hines as our punt returner. The specialist group, nothing too crazy here. We're going to stick with these guys until, further notice. Maybe we spot something, maybe Teray's not the best pass rusher or something. Who knows? So, even though Trey popped off in the preseason. But we'll just play that by ear, see how it is. And the practice squad. So we put Mr. Wilkins on the practice squad. I didn't really want to cut him. I just thought that was the best spot for him. Patman was another guy I didn't want to cut as well, so moved him over here to the practice squad. Just, another guy. I think he's a rookie. I'm pretty sure he got drafted in real life, so he's on the practice squad. And I'm pretty sure, who was it? Was it this guy? There was a couple other people. Or maybe it's him. Honestly, I don't quite remember. There was like 4 or 5 people I put on the practice squad. But that is our practice squad as it is for now. Probably won't mess with it too much. Wilkins I'll probably keep just because Marlon Mack's leaving at the end of this. So we'll probably keep him. Just to update you guys though, we did make our one trade for year one. So if you're down in the comments like, oh, you should trade here, we can't. I already made my one trade. Once we hit the offseason, we can make 3 more player trades though. Mark Lewinsky, I came into it thinking, okay, I can deal with this. I played a couple games, realized this man is not the real deal. He's not what we want. I tried going after a right guard in our little free agency draft here. There was 2 people I wanted. There was Ronald Leary, who I believe went to the Seattle Seahawks. I'll go ahead and show you guys his stats. I didn't even have enough money to sign the man, but the Seahawks went and snagged him. Where is he playing for him? The Seahawks, excuse me? Well, maybe he didn't sign him yet, but the Seahawks definitely won that bid. So the Seahawks are getting him, sadly. He was like an 81 overall. He had like really, really good power, footwork and stuff like that. And would have helped us be just that much better of a run blocking team. And the other player I wanted was Donald Penn. Couldn't get him as well. Someone else, I was going to move him to guard. Someone else snagged him, and there's really no other offensive lineman that's on Glowinski's level. So Glowinski's getting the start for the right guard position. I'll go ahead and show you guys our not our league schedule, our preseason game. Can't talk. That we played. We beat the Bengals 37-23. The Bengals made to the AFC champion. I guess I can't show you guys the stats since we advanced already. But the Bengals made the AFC championship, I think, 2 or 3 times last Madden. So that was a good opponent to. Look at that. We played it 6. Look how many freaking restarts we had against that game. That was awful. Just lagging out left and right. But we tried our best to play the Bengals. I mean, he started all of his starters the whole game, I think. I started quite a bit of mine. And we came away with the win. I didn't throw a single interception. Issa did fumble once in the pocket on a sack, and they recovered it, which was a little unfortunate. But I threw for like 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor ran for like 160 yards and 3 or something like that. Was a great game, and we went 4-0 in the preseason, which is what you want to see. You know, the team's out here getting dubs. I'll show you the league schedule. First game, or not the league, I mean the team schedule. Jeez, I'm out of my element right now. We're taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This man I know in real life, so every time we play the Jags, it's going to be set up to where you guys are going to hear both of us, and we're going to be shit-talking each other. Should be fun. I've known this dude for a long time, so it should be a fun, thing. Every time we play the Jags, we're going to be talking to each other. So after I record this video right now, I'm going to be playing him, so that's why I do the double upload. Taking on the Vikings after that, the Jets, and then we have a tough stretch here with the Bears, who made 1 Super Bowl last season, the Browns, who made multiple AFC championships last season. I already told you the Bengals made multiple AFC championships last season. The Lions, always a playoff contender. The Ravens, who was the Packers last Madden, and he won 2 or 3 Super Bowls, and he went to 3 or 4. I had to beat him in the NFC Championship to get to my Super Bowl with the Giants. Absolute beast there. And that will end our tough stretch. Then we play Tennessee. Should be a tough game. Green Bay's a new user, not sure. Texans, Raiders, who won. This man won like 3 or 4 Super Bowls. I think he won 3 Super Bowls last Madden. I think he won the most. He was the Raiders last Madden as well. So another good opponent. Then we ended with Texans, Steelers, and Jags. So it's a pretty brutal schedule. We'll see how we do. Just got to take it one game at a time, taking on Jacksonville. I've scrimmed him a couple times this Madden. Came with a dub every time, but doesn't mean, once we really get going and get involved here, that things won't change. So we got to come out, be ready to punch from the mouth. It's time for regular season football. It is time, man. And I've been waiting so damn long to hop into this shit, and it is time. So next episode will be week 1. Hope to see you guys there.